Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Buccaneers under the lights on Sunday night.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
On the jump.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here we go, set.
They stay on the ground with White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Escaping the pressure right. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Ready.
Now they'll send Boyd in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go up the middle with White, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. He gets this one to Boyd. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Palmer. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set.
They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Payne Durham from 8 yards out, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time.
Here we go, set. Take go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Open man, it's Palmer. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter.
Let's go now.
A run to begin the second half with White. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Let's go.
Opting to run again here with White. Dances by him. And able to get this to the 31. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Payne Durham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So his guys still have the lead, but that pick six a moment ago didn't help matters much.
Ready, break.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. This one taken in by Otten. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. First down, here's White. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth.
Let's go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. This ball complete to Durham. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. They go with White on the counter. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Let's go.
They start to drive with White. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Come on, set.
They keep it on the ground. White again.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side here with White. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
89 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Going right side is White.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Ready.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Bucs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Set it. Set go.
On the handoff, this is White. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6.
Bronco switch.
White running to the left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Go.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Tampa Bay. It's the Eagles and the Bucks on Sunday night primetime.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up tonight, as we close another Sunday of football, we have a fantastic matchup for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action here. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Ready, go!
Here's White again. We'll score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the side.
The Buccaneers. Drive starts with a carry by White. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Sent down by Cody Barton. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at first down here. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down. Back to throw. He's on the move. Now here he goes. Escapes a defender. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense.
Let's go.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. The Buccaneers ready for their next series.
Okay, break.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They go play action on 1st. On the move, headed right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That pass complete to Boyd. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The home teams are being...
Okay, ready?
and 10. It's a give to White. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on first down. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. The give now to White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Third down run from White. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Dropping back to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go!
They send a man in motion. From the 22 on 2nd down. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. White trying this straight ahead. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
This offense in their court.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Go.
Throwing now off play action. It is caught left side. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Buccaneers have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Shaq.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Pass play coming here. Completes this one to Otten. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
70 Lion. Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The offense being led back out.
Go!
A run now with White. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, this is White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers, who take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock.
Check, Panther. Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Ready.
He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl.
Hey, man, I saw the news, saw that you won Offensive Player of the Year. I just want to say congratulations to you and your family. What a great year. Keep balling, keep grinding, and just know next year, I'm getting that award. I don't care what anybody says. All right, good luck, though. Enjoy that. Hey, man, congratulations on making it to the biggest game of the season. You know, this is the only game that matters. And in this game, I need you to give everything that you got, like your life depends on it, for your family, for the organization, for the last name on the back of your jersey. I need you to believe that, all right? So good luck, ball out, and we'll be watching.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buccaneers and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. On first down, right back to White. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Boyd. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll run over center with White. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
He finds Goodwin, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Back to throw. He keeps it himself. Whoa! Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll get about 2. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Now, faking the give. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. That's Palmer, the man in motion. He runs with it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Not much there. maybe a yard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's caught. It's Evans. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They run with White, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Second and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw to the left side in the hands of Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Buccaneers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell on the podium, set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.